everyone, it's Amanda, and I'm sitting in front of my heater today because it's really cold outside. But I have a massive book haul that I'm going to break up into 3 videos. These are the books I've purchased from Christmas to now, with the exception of the other haul I've posted. BookTube has been wonderful and kind of crazy because I have bought so many books since I discovered it and just have been so excited to read. So this haul today right now is Ollie's, and if you've seen other videos, Ollie's is an amazing closeout store that has great books for amazing prices. And so I'm going to get started as quickly as I can because I have a ton. So the first one is called Rosebush by Michelle Jaffe. And I'm going to give a quick synopsis if it's a book that you may not have heard of. This one sounded really good. This girl wakes up in a rose bush, tangled up, and she was hit by a car, and then I think she starts to realize someone tried to kill her. So it sounds good, but I've heard on the Goodreads it says it's not really that great. So I'm still going to read it and see, and it was $1.99, but I love the cover. I thought it was a really cool cover. The next one I found was super excited, Looking for Alaska for $1.99, and this book, I have to move, it's getting really hot. This book, everybody knows about pretty much on YouTube from what I've seen, and it just sounds really good, so I'm excited to read that, and that was an amazing deal. The next one is Trafficked by Kim Purcell, and I've seen this a couple times on YouTube. It's about a girl who gets a job. I think she moves somewhere else, or she's from somewhere else. I'm not exactly sure where, but she goes to America and she's working for these people and they don't let her leave, and she's basically been human trafficked. And it sounds really good, kind of gonna freak me out a little bit because that's such a scary thing, but I thought it sounded good. So it's $2.99. It's hardcover, really nice copy. So then I found Anna and the French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. I was really excited to find this for $1.99, and I absolutely love it's paperback, but I love it because it has this really nice little sleeve still, and it's scalloped and just really girly and cute and fun. So got that. Then I found this one. This one I wasn't sure whether I should get or not, but I did. It's called Audition by Stasha Ward Kehoe, and it is about a ballerina. She gets accepted to a prestigious ballet school and falls in love with some man, some boy. I think it's her trainer, teacher, whatever. But it's all written kind of poetically, and so it's not as big as it looks. I think this will be quick to get through. And this book, I just got it because I've always been kind of fascinated with the ballet life, and I think it's such a pretty thing, but if you kind of go behind the scenes, you see there's a lot of stuff that's not so pretty. Kind of reminds me like Black Swan isn't all that it's cracked up to be if you've seen that movie. So, yeah, so I got that. Then I found Slated by Terry Terry. I've heard great things about this book. I'm really excited to to read this. I had actually gone to another Ollie's in another town a couple weeks back and found this one. They had a lot of different books, and the one that I normally go to had. So they had this one, and I was very excited. This girl's memory was erased by the government. They slate people, and it's dystopian. Sounds good. Then I got, this one I was so excited to get, Shades of Earth by Beth Revis, and this is the 3rd book in the Across the Universe trilogy, which I was really wanting to get. As soon as I heard about it, I thought, that sounds really good. I've never read science fiction, so I was wanting to read it, and it was only $2.99, but they did not have the other 2, so that sent me on a quest to find the other 2. I went to thriftbooks.com, which has free shipping. They're used books. And I ended up getting A Million Suns. Actually, no, these were from Amazon, third-party sellers. And this one was, I think it was like new condition, and it is. It's very good. But then I got Across the Universe, and it was supposed to be very good condition. And it looks like it was in a fire. I'm not exactly sure. The pages are fine. But the cover and the dust jacket are a little bit charred, so I'm okay with that because I knew it was a used book, but I was a little bit disappointed that that was called very good. I would not call that very good. But anyway, now I have all 3 of the books, and I'm excited to read them all together. And then at Ollie's again, I got Virals and Seizure by Kathy Reichs. And these are part of a series. I think there's like 4 or 5 books. They looked really cool. She is the creator of the Bones TV show. And it sounds interesting. But then again, on Goodreads, I had never heard of it. When I got home, I read about it on Goodreads. It doesn't have the best ratings either. So we'll see what we think. But it sounds interesting to me. So I'm going to give it a chance. And they were only $1.99 each. Then I got this one, which I think the cover is just amazing. It's Harbinger by Sarah Wilson Etienne. And I'm not exactly sure there's some, I don't know. It's like plagued by waking visions and nightmares, inexplicably drawn to the bones of dead animals. She thinks she's going crazy. Oh, so she goes to this Holbrook Academy, which is like a boarding school, and there's that's what it looks like. There's more than meets the eye, I don't know. But again, this one does not have the greatest ratings, but it looks like an amazing book, so I'm still going to read it because I think it sounds really good. And I just love the cover. I think that's so pretty. And then I found Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. A lot of people really don't like this cover from what I've seen, but it is a really pretty just book. But I don't really mind the cover. I like the colors of it, so it's not a big deal to me. But yeah, so I got that for $1.99 score. Then I got Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone by Kat Rosenfield, and this one sounds very good. I've heard really good things about it. It's about a girl who is graduating high school, and another girl's body is found dead, and apparently their lives parallel each other in some way. So, sounds good. I got The Julian Game by Adele Griffin, and I haven't heard much about this book, but it sounds interesting, and it was only 99 cents. It's very, very short, so I could read this in about a day. It's only 200 pages. But it has to do with Facebook, and I think there's like a catfish situation going on. If you've watched Catfish on MTV, I love that show. That's kind of, I think, what they're doing, and stuff happens. So, sounds good. I'm interested to read it. And then I found No Safety in Numbers by Dana Lorentz. This one sounds really good. It's about a bunch of people are in a mall, and there's some sort of chemical warfare inside, or there's a bomb, something, and they have to stay in the mall for days. I think that would be not the best, not as fun as it sounds like. And the cover is actually really cool. Let's see. It says 150 stores, 1 bomb. So I'm excited to read that one. I have a lot of reading to do now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. After by Amy Efaw. This one I am super looking forward to reading. It is about a teenage girl who gets pregnant. She's like a straight A student, but she gets pregnant and she dumps the baby in a trash can, I think. And she says that she didn't know she was pregnant, and she is charged with attempted murder. It sounds really good. So I'm looking forward to reading that one. Then I got Blindsided by Priscilla Cummings. It's about a girl who goes blind and how she deals with that situation. And I think this cover is really cool as well. And this is Braille. It's actually kind of raised, so it's really neat. So that was, and it's pretty short too. That one was $1.99. 2 more. I got As I Wake by Elizabeth Scott. I've seen this in a lot of like Ollie's hauls. This girl kind of reminds me of Miley Cyrus in some weird way. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But she kind of looks like her to me. But it's about a girl who, she wakes up in a house she doesn't know, in a life she doesn't recognize. So, very interesting. And the last one I got is called Between Shades of Grey by Ruta Sepetys, and this is about the Holocaust. Sounds very, very interesting. I have to be in the mood to read a book like this because I know it's going to be sad. But I'm definitely going to read it at some point. And it has deckled edges. It's really a pretty, pretty book. And this was at that other Ollie's that I went to. So that is my book haul. Here's half of the stack. It's crazy. Lots and lots of books. And so I'm going to be back soon with number 2. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.